Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about healthy snacks, but not just any healthy snacks. These are all snack options that are easily taken on the go, whether or not they are easily just kind of prepared, packaged, and ready to take with you, or they're already packaged, literally you can just grab them and go. I asked you guys on my most recent healthy lunch ideas video if you guys wanted to see a healthy snack edition that would be good for work or school or really anything that's on the go, and I had an overwhelming response of people saying yes, show us the snacks. So I'm really excited to be doing this video today. Like I said earlier, all the snacks are good for on the go. They're also healthy and filling, and also snacks that I personally really like. When I wasn't working from home and had to pack my lunch and snacks and everything I needed for the workday, these are all snacks that I packed all the time and ate repeatedly because, well, they're just delicious, they're also healthy, but most importantly, they're filling. I honestly feel like I could make a whole series on snacks because there's just so many options when you really think about it. But I want this video to be a little more short and sweet, so I'm going to be sharing 5 healthy, on-the-go snack ideas. My very first snack option is a That's It bar. I absolutely love these bars. They are delicious. They taste so good. They have a few different flavors. I would have to say my favorite flavors are probably the apple mango and the apple coconut. What I like about these bars is they have only 2 ingredients, and that is 2 fruits. That's it. Just like the brand name says. So this is a really great, perfect on the go, literally grab and go option. It's already packaged, it's only fruit, no weird ingredients, and you know, if you're in a pinch and you don't have time to cut up or wash, prepare fresh fruit, this is always an option. What I will say though is if I were to have a That's It bar, I wouldn't eat it just by itself. They're only, I think, about 100 calories, and since it's straight fruit, it's just gonna be all sugar, so it's not necessarily going to be very filling for a long time. You need to add in some kind of protein or fat with that That's It bar, because protein and fat are what create satiety. They last a lot longer in your stomach and your intestines, and they just take a lot longer to break down, therefore you feel satisfied for longer. So if you just had the That's It bar, it's probably not going to tie you over for a very long time. If you pair it with some almonds or some walnuts or really any kind of nuts that you like, those are so easy to have on hand, and they are full of fat and protein. That's pretty much all they are. So those two go perfectly hand in hand as a very balanced, filling snack that is not only delicious, but also very, very easy to take with you quickly on the go. My second snack is actually another bar, and it is a Perfect Bar. I really like Perfect Bars for a few reasons. I think first off, they taste amazing. They taste so good. The peanut butter flavor literally feels like you're eating a block of peanut butter, and it's amazing. And also they are just so filling. Sometimes they were so filling that I could only really like half at a time. I would have like half in the morning and then half on my train ride home in the evening. I mean, not everyone's gonna have to split it up into halves. It all depends on like how much you eat on a normal basis and how hungry you are. But I do want to say that you should be aware that Perfect Bars they're very filling, mainly because they're higher in calories than most other bars, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just something to be aware of. I think they're right around like 300 calories, where most bars tend to range like 100 to 200 calories. I think Cliff Bars are around 240 calories, and that's kind of a hefty bar, so it just kind of puts into perspective. Doesn't necessarily mean you can't eat it because it's higher in calories, but it's just something to, you know, keep in mind when you're kind of planning out and thinking of what you're eating throughout the day, just so that it all fits. Another thing is they are pretty high in sugar. I believe they have 18 grams of sugar per bar, which is a lot of sugar. It all comes from natural sources like honey, for example, but it still is a lot of sugar, something to keep in mind. But that being said, it also has a lot of fat from the nuts that's in the bar. So it's not like you're just eating a straight block of sugar. There's a lot of fat and protein that is mixed in with that sugar, which makes that sugar that's in the bar, it's gonna be released into your bloodstream much more slowly because it's got a lot of protein and fat buffering it. So your enzymes can't get to that sugar as quickly, break it down, and ship it off to your bloodstream. Hope that makes sense. So again, high in sugar, but it's also a pretty balanced bar. Since it is high in sugar, I probably wouldn't eat one of these every single day just because they are pretty sugary, but that is a personal choice, and they're also kind of expensive, honestly. I think they're like $2.50 per bar, which is pretty expensive for a bar. So I don't eat them every day just because they are high in sugar, but I also don't eat them every day because they get expensive. My third snack option is kind of another fruit and nut mixture, and that is blueberries and almonds. I absolutely love the two of these paired together. I don't know why. I might just be crazy, but I feel like I'm eating cake a little bit when I'm eating the two of these, like physically mixed together, like some blueberries and almonds in my mouth all at the same time. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I just love the combo. I think it tastes so good. They are just a beautiful mixture because they've got your fat, your protein from the nuts, and then also your carbohydrate, which is the blueberries. So you get that really just well-balanced snack. The three of those paired together is gonna be like the most satisfying and the most filling for the longest amount of time. So that's what I always try and strive for when I am putting a snack together. I like to get all three of those in there just because it's gonna be like the most bang for my buck, or like the most bang for my calories, you know what I mean? It's gonna stick around longer. So I absolutely love those two paired together. Obviously it could be any fruit and any nut, let's be real. That's just a combination that I personally really like. Also, you're getting a really nice dose of antioxidants from the blueberries because they are very, very concentrated in antioxidants. So beautiful snack, so delicious, so satisfying, and definitely gonna keep you full. And it's also very easy to throw together. You just bring some blueberries along, throw them in a Ziploc bag or a container, and same with the nuts, you can throw them in a bag. It's also really easy just to keep a bag of nuts at your desk or in your bag or whatever it is, as long as you trust yourself not to eat the whole bag. But again, super easy to take on the go, very tasty, and very filling. My fourth on-the-go snack would be a CGs Yogurt. I like CGs specifically because I like their flavored yogurts because they are lower in sugar than most other brands. Their flavored yogurts have anywhere between 10 and 12 grams of sugar, I believe, which is still, you know, a decent amount of sugar, but it's not crazy. If you look at like Chobani or Dannon or any of those, they can be anywhere from like 15 to, I've seen up to like 23 grams of sugar, which is a lot. Just to give you a reference, a Hershey's bar, a normal size Hershey's bar, has 24 grams of sugar. So just to give you guys kind of a reference as to how much sugar is in some of those yogurts. The main reason I like the CGs specifically for like a quick grab and go snack is because it is lower in sugar. Generally, when it comes to a yogurt, I prefer just a plain Greek yogurt, but I'm never gonna eat that by itself. I need to add some stuff. I need to add some fruit, some nuts, cinnamon, honey, whatever. I need to spice it up because I'm not eating that all by itself. And sometimes, you know, I just either don't feel like prepping that or I just don't have the time. So grabbing a CGs can be easier, and you can easily eat that by itself because they're delicious, but they're not as sugary as a lot of the other ones out there. Plus, CGs is an Icelandic yogurt, which is basically the same thing as Greek yogurt. They strain it, so it's a lot more concentrated. So that's why Greek yogurt and CGs yogurt is much thicker than regular yogurt. They literally just stick it on a cheesecloth, let the liquid drain out. So you end up getting a lot more protein just because it's really compacted, if that makes sense. When you just buy a regular yogurt, it's a lot more liquidy. It's got that liquid, not filler, it's natural liquid, but it's a lot more watered down, if you will. So it's just gonna have less protein per container. So a lot of protein is a good thing because it's very, very filling and it's gonna keep us very satisfied. So if you're gonna have a yogurt, you're much better off just going for one that is gonna be that thicker consistency, whether it's a Greek or an Icelandic yogurt, because it's just gonna have more protein and it's just more worth it. I know some people struggle with the texture of that, but honestly, just give it a try. Let yourself get used to it. I used to hate the texture, and now when I taste the texture of regular yogurt, I like literally want to throw up because it is just so gross to me. I hate it. I will only do the thick texture, and I used to absolutely hate that too. So just give it a try. It's definitely much more worth it. So CGs Yogurt, that is my fourth healthy on-the-go snack. My fifth healthy on-the-go snack is just a classic, an oldie but a goodie, but that is just some sliced apple and some almond butter. It doesn't have to be almond butter, it can be peanut butter, it can be cashew butter, sunflower butter, whatever you would like, just some kind of nut butter. Again, by mixing the nut butter and the apple, we're getting some carbohydrate as well as some protein and fat. So you get all three of those mixed together, and it is like a perfect snack harmony. It's delicious and very filling. Whether or not you want to slice up the apple or just bring a whole apple, that is up to you, whatever you prefer and whatever is easiest for you. But as far as the almond butter, that can be kind of a pain or like kind of tricky to dole out in small servings and bring with you and stuff like that. I know some people will just bring a whole jar of whatever nut butter they like, bring it and leave it at their desk or at whatever, at work, school, just have that jar on hand. But what I usually like to do, which is kind of easy, is just I use these little teeny tiny containers. I got them off of Amazon. I'll link them down below if they still have them. It's just so easy just to spoon a little bit in there, and then I put it in that little container and it's good to go, and then I can just dip out of that when it's time for my snack. So that is all I have for this video, guys. Those are my 5 healthy on-the-go snacks. Hopefully this gave you guys some inspiration. If it did, let me know down in the comments below, or let me know what your favorite healthy on-the-go snack is, because I am always looking for new ideas, and I'd love to know what people's go-tos are, so definitely let me know. If you are not following me on Instagram or Snapchat, definitely make sure to do so. I would love to connect with you guys on there. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. What are you waiting for? Is the button red? If it's red, go click it. Come on, do me a favor. No, but seriously, if you do enjoy my videos truly and you want to be part of this community here on YouTube, I would love it if you would subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I would be so happy to have you here, a part of this little family we've got going on here on YouTube. And last but certainly not least, thank you so much to That's It Bars for sponsoring this video. I will leave a link down below to their website if you are curious to check them out. I just love it when I get to work with brands that I really, really love and would promote their products anyway, so it's just really cool. So that is it, guys. Thank you again to That's It Bars, and also thank you to all of you who are watching this video right now, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!